welcome back to another video. You're probably wondering, Scott, why have you got your shirt off? It is boiling with the window open. I'm going to turn this fan on in a second and I need to go and get ready for I've been doing my morning rituals, so I've been reading. I've been reading the words that I've written down in my notes because I want to improve my vocabulary. See what I mean? Vocabulary. Reply to emails, reply to messages on social media. Today I have quite a lot to do. Like you saw last video, I said a lot of things are going to be changing, and the reason for that is because I've got work coming up and I'm doing that full time and everything I mentioned in the last video. And today I really need to go forward and plan, put 100% into these business ideas that I have moving forward. I don't really want to talk about them too much because I want to just get them done, and because I really do believe in it and I'm passionate about it and bring it out to you in a couple of months. I need to put that time and effort in. Everyone is out. I'm the only one at home right now. Mum's at work. Brother's gone out to meet a friend or something. He's gone on the bike ride. So I'm all home alone, which I like. Gives me time to work, be productive, not have a load of chaos going on in the house, which to be honest, there's only 3 of us, so there isn't really. I had some breakfast. I did want to make a coffee, but we only got hot chocolate. But then to be honest, I haven't had coffee for a couple of weeks, and I'm quite caffeine sensitive. So there's times where I'll go for a period of having a fair bit of coffee, then I won't. And I think it's good to kind of get a good balance. One thing I do love having in the mornings and drinking is my celery juice. At first, if you've seen videos, I didn't like it. I wasn't really a big fan of it, to be honest. It was quite earthy, but it makes me feel so good. I'm about to make some right now. Probably thinking, Scott, why'd you need a sieve in this? It gets clumpy. Here's the celery juice. Oh, that does taste good. Cheers.
Friends, get in the room.
Yep. I think we're gonna have quite a few more questions on there if you refresh that school.
I can't talk. Look, I can't just put phrases, words together. Lockdown got me feeling like I'm just taking a bit of a break to catch from the impulsive episode I fell asleep halfway through last night. I love these guys. I think they're great. I've been a big fan of Logan for quite a few years. I probably followed him about, I don't say like last 4 years or so. I'd say a year before all the bad stuff happened. It's a really good podcast, and Ben and I know Ben's watching this. We're just in the process of making ours better, just finding the right time for this to work. We did the test episode last week. So yeah, we're going to be pushing that out a bit more over the next couple of weeks. We're just really struggling with coming up with a logo and a banner and stuff because we want it to be good. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to come because, you know, this is the 21st week. We've had about 19 weeks where things have been going pretty well, no problems at all. And now it's been week 20 and now on to 21. We've had some problems come up. We've had some things that have thrown us off a little bit, but we're getting back on it. And, you know, I'm not going to lie, you know, I've been in a funk. And it's not easy to get out of these funks, but I'm also showing you that this is human. This is normal to feel like this, but it's down to you to get out of it. You might be someone on the end of this camera right now who isn't sure what they want to do. You know, they're confused. They've tried a load of different things and it hasn't really worked. And that's what you've got to continue to do. You've got to continue to try a load of different things, and eventually something will fall into place where you're like, wow, I love this. This is something I really want to continue doing. Some people are really, really lucky and they find a thing they want to do straight away. I know people that have started something when they were 15, they've been doing it for the last 20 years and they enjoy even more now than they did when they first started. Don't worry if you don't know what you want to do. You probably have something deep down inside of you that you know you need to try, that you are desperate to give a go, but you just haven't done it. Maybe that's because you're nervous, you're worried about what people are going to say, what they think, or you just don't know how to do it. You don't know how to start. I think someone's washing a car or doing something because I'm getting soaked. Don't be afraid to give new things a go. This quarantine, this lockdown is something that you can think about the things that you can go and try moving forward. I'm finally finding the content I really enjoy making. Doing these creative videos and doing these chats that you feel like you can really get something from. That have been happening quite a lot recently because of just being in a funk and stuff. But doing these talks also helped me and make me realize, you know what? You can do it. I'm not normally someone who's in a funk and loses motivation. You've watched my channel. You've seen my videos over the last couple of weeks. Sometimes things take a toll. Sometimes we get low. Sometimes we get down. And don't worry about that. Use that as an advantage to go, all right, right now, why do I feel low? Why do I feel demotivated? I realized I didn't have a structure. I didn't have clear goals, things set out for me to go and achieve and me to go after. What I've realized over the last couple of weeks and the last couple of months, which has been essential for my growth, is slowing down. Is there another password though? swear I just keep hearing loads of noises in this house. No. Okay, I am hearing things. I swear I am hearing things. Oh my gosh. Someone is here. Someone is here. I knew someone was here. I knew it was someone. Yeah, there it is. I thought I heard somebody, and I was like, who is it? I thought like it was another Amazon parcel, and the guy was like scanning something. Why do I feel like this? Why do I feel like I'm driving myself crazy and nuts? Because I'm like, I try to do things all the time, and it's like, you don't have a plan. You don't have like a structure and set things to do. You try and do everything at once, and then you never get anything done. That's been my problem for years. Now it's like, all right, I'm working on that, I'm working on this, and I'm doing little bits at a time. I know I'm just gonna feel like the happiest I ever have, because it's like, it's being present and being in the moment. I never was like that with friends. I was always thinking of the future, things to go and do. And I could just never live now. My life is gonna pass me by, and I'm never gonna get these moments again. Like my friends that are watching this, like I love all of you. The people who are watching this, and I've never met you in person, you love this channel. I love you. I'm following my journey of what I'm going through and what you're also going through, what people in all across the world are going through. And I'm not even gonna lie, part of me was like, should I just take a break? Should I just take a break from YouTube? But then I sat there and I said to myself, I can't because I said 3 videos a week, and I'd rather, and a lot of people would probably disagree with me, they're like, I'd rather not post a video and it'd be high quality and put it out there. But then again, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'd rather post a video that has meaning behind it and that you can relate to and shows me just being real and authentic and just myself, and then just completely break the promise that I said to myself and you, which is posting those 3 videos a week. Although, like I said, some are going to be good and some aren't. It's the consistency and telling myself, it's the discipline. Even on days where you don't feel 100%, you are still doing it. I don't feel 100% today. Part of me didn't want to pick up the camera and do things, but I also want to show you, if you want to get somewhere in life, okay, you just got to keep putting in the time, putting in the hours, and it will eventually come. It might not happen for a year, 5 years, 10 years, but it will happen in 15. Are you going?
Yeah.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good weekend. It is all about the discipline. It is all about the discipline. And that's something you really got to remember. I want to bring value to people. And these videos are when I'm not feeling 100%, is probably when it's going to give you most value, to show, look, I am someone who's human. Just because I'm holding a camera up and I put myself online doesn't make me better than anybody at all. I've used it as a platform to connect with people that relate to me, people who are the same as me, who want to go and do big crazy things, who just want to enjoy the world and just have fun and just push the limits, be themselves, be themselves. Never lose sight of that.